Welcome all, the product. Dani Charming here, aka Get Your Mind Right.
Holland Smith.
Holland Smith. We're here looking at All Day. And All Day is actually this guy's brand. So it's a little side hustle for him.
I started All Day about a year and a half ago, and basically it came from a need for Karmaloop needing basics that spoke more to a streetwear consumer. So, you know, not to knock any of the other basic brands out there, but there's a lot of products they make that are more geared towards a, I don't know how to say it without being mean, but like a foofy hipster look, where All Day
speaks, mean.
which is mean. But All Day tries to speak to the colorways of the sneakerhead, to the overall aesthetics that, you know, a Karmaloop streetwear connoisseur would go for.
Great colors, by the way. They're neutral for your sneakers. The sneakerhead will love this.
Yep.
First up.
So first up, as you can see, Chris DeLay modeling our striped tank top.
Oh, Chris DeLay is back.
What's up?
Hi, Chris DeLay.
I don't know if you guys know, but Chris is kind of a famous model.
Sans beard. Summertime.
Oh, that's true. He trimmed it up a little. He's not,
yeah, I got a face underneath.
Not looking like he's going to get caught in security anymore.
So he has your tank top on.
So yeah, so our tank tops range anywhere from about $16 to $21, and the difference in prices. The difference in prices is basically that we do them in a bunch of varieties. We do a pocket tank top, a basic tank top, a Henley tank top. Oh, and they come in stripes or solids, heathers, things like that. So right now, Chris is wearing the striped Henley tank top.
What are some other colors these come in?
So the Henley tank top comes in black slub, black speckle, white slub, and a black and white stripe, as well as a navy and white stripe.
Just for those silly, I don't know things people, what is slub?
Slub is like a toned down version of a burnout. So what I like about it is if you throw on a slub tank and you put like a pattern tank underneath it, you're gonna get a little bit of that pattern showing through, which is really cool.
Which is a cool little tidbit. This is the speckled.
That's the speckle. Yeah. So this is our what we call black speckle, and it's very similar to a heather, which you see from a lot of other companies, but we tried to find something that had more color variation. So
and it looks worn in too, so
it does, yeah. It looks a little beaten up, a little vintagey, and there's lots of color speckle variations. You get a lot of whites, grays, and blacks throughout it. And you know, on all of our tank tops, one thing, and all of our pieces in general, what we really try and do is create color pop so it stands out and it doesn't look like a basic. So you see on the black speckle, there's some black piping. On the one Chris DeLay is wearing, you know, you have the black and white stripes, black piping around the edges. And then Chris, if you don't mind, can you unbutton the placket real quick?
Absolutely.
So on any of our Henleys, you're gonna get a contrast color under the placket. So if you do wear it open, you get a little nice pop there.
Ah, so it's basic, but not so basic.
Yeah, exactly. A fashion basic brand is really what we go for.
Yeah.
So next up, Chris is wearing one of our pullover hoodies. Just like the tank top, the pullover hoodies come in a bunch of different solid heathered colors, speckles, and they come in stripes. They also come in a zip down version and a Henley version. So
here, we have them here.
Yeah, exactly. So there's the pullover version. Here's one of the zips. And like we said before, you know, you get these pop colors. We've got the whites that pop out on the teal of the hoodie, so you get a little bit of extra look there. And then same thing with all the colors on the zip downs. The zipper pull will have a contrast color next to the zipper to, again, kind of pop things out.
It looks like there's one major difference here. The kangaroo pocket on the hoodie, it stops there.
Yep.
This one goes all the way through.
Yeah.
It looks like this one that he's wearing.
Yeah, exactly, just like that.
So what's next?
So next, we got our Henley shirts. So our Henleys come in both long sleeve and short sleeve. Long sleeve I'm holding right here in the maroon heather.
He has the short sleeve on.
Yeah, so Chris is wearing the short sleeve, and actually that's the black slub we were talking about earlier. So that's a really cool fabric. Again, that's one of my favorites in the line, and it comes on every piece, both white and black slub. So, you know, like we said with everything, these have the contrast color under the placket, so you get this black color popping out on the maroon. His has a charcoal gray under the placket.
Open your button. Yeah, there you go.
I especially like it on the blacks because I think a lot of black basics you get out there really don't have much else to them. You see black on black buttons and everything, so the charcoal gives it a nice pop. Yeah, I like that a lot. So, you know, one thing to note about these is we do a scalloped bottom on it. Chris, if you could just stand to the side real quick.
Yeah.
So the side of these comes, as you can see, that little scallop shape there.
Right.
That's just a more tailored fit. Like normally you see that on like a John Barbados shirt or something more in your high-end range.
On what?
On John Barbados.
Oh, JV.
Okay. That was my little tip of the hat to JV. This is what I do.
So, you know, we tried to make it look a little bit more classy, a little high-end, so we gave it a scalloping on the bottom. Overall, the whole thing's slim cut. The sleeves are a little shorter so you can show your tattoos or what have you.
Looks good.
The Henleys range from about $24 up to $32, depending on short sleeve, long sleeve, stripes, slubs, etc. They're all in that range. Again, really well
For
priced.
a basic line, it's not that basic. It actually has great little details that just give it a little oomph.
No,
That's
I'm glad you're saying
Yeah.
that, because that's really the goal. So to hear you say that helps, because
That's
that's
great.
definitely
Yeah,
when I'm
that's
doing
really
it. You know,
great.
sometimes when you're designing a line like this, you're like, how many blank teal
Yeah,
pieces can I
no,
have? So
exactly.
the little details
Yeah.
like this really help me to
Yeah.
make it something more.
Cool, that's all day.
I'm Holland,
I'm Dani Charming over there.
I'm Chris.
and
See
this
you
is the
later.
product.